see. We are back. Now everyone should be able to hear me. Let me just double check my settings. Okay, we're good. For some reason, it was picking up a completely different line on my computer that I've never used before. What I was saying before is I'm going to go through game by game, do my kind of pitch mix stuff that I like to do. And yeah, we're just going to go through batter by batter, team by team. Unfortunately, it's a little bit too late for the Yankees game as well as the Tigers game. However, we're going to go through the other 13 games on the slate today. Some good spots, see what batters that we like. I'll show you guys the list at the very end. I like doing this on stream because it's kind of live as I'm doing it. I don't have any like preconceived notions about any players. So we'll go through, see who we like. Entire team looks okay against there. I know Buxton was great earlier against the four seam. He's fallen off a little bit. Good against changeups. Larnick, Jeffers. I don't think either of them were great against the four seam. Jeffers the best of the bunch. Slider. Jeffers. Ryan Jeffers, your best of the bunch. Buxton with a close second. Over on Minnesota. Still can't hear me? It says it's coming through on my end. Huh? It says... It's giving me a feedback. Can I win just one? How about now? I have a feedback. It's literally showing me that I have feedback coming. Testing, testing. It says my mic's going live. I'm not 100% sure here. I'm getting feedback. I'm saying it's good volume. My mic volume is pretty high. I could turn it up a little bit more. I am a little bit nasally, so that might be hurting it a little bit. Good? I turned it up a little bit. Again, I was saying my voice is a little still fucked up. Still a little bit sick. I'm not fully out of the woods just yet, but maybe that was it. The first time when you said it last time when I went live, holy feedback. Why is it so loud? Okay, I had to turn that down. That's weird. The first time you were right. I was getting no feedback or anything. The second time it was saying I was good and everything. So that was weird. Like I said, my voice is still a little bit fucked up. I'm not 100% out of the woods with this cold or honestly whatever I have going on right now. Nick Gonzalez, O'Neill Cruz, Cutter's usually O'Neill. Oh, everyone. Okay. So O'Neill Cruz, Nick Gonzalez, both score okay. They're not against every pitch. Don't worry, again, at the very end, I'll kind of show you guys the list. Show you guys what I like. The bet of the day today, like I said, is Trevor Rogers. We'll kind of talk about that shortly. We'll get to that team. But basically, the Marlins have been really, really bad against left-handed pitching this year. Trevor Rogers has been really, really good since coming back up from AAA. I like the spot. He usually works pretty quick. Marlins swing a lot early in the count as well. We just need him not to kind of get long ABs. The other side of things, Trevor Rogers typically does struggle with walks. If you can keep the walks down, which Marlins have been pretty bad for walks as of late, we'll be in a good spot. Curveball, Pozo, sinker. Is it just Pozo? Pozo again, sweeper. Yohel Pozo. Ernie Clement against left-handed pitching is an absolute slam. Can I just win one? Absolutely great spot there. He's been a guy all year that we've been targeting when you get the left-handed pitching matchup. Okay, Acuna, Murphy, Ozuna, Albies. I think Eric Fetty's one of the worst pitchers in baseball. I'd love to target him here today. Acuna's batting third. Interesting. That's fun. Maybe take Acuna RBIs. Maybe they wouldn't have adjusted for it. I got to check his RBI line. I think that could be a really fun RBI spot. Acuna, so 3 through 6, 2 through 5, and sweeper. Ronald Acuna, come on down. I think he's in a fantastic spot. Maybe a solo RBI ladder for Ronald today. I think that'd be a really, really nice spot. Okay, let's go over here. Let's go check the side of everything going on. What's up, guys from Doink Sports? How you guys doing? Jansen Junk. Okay. Ryan O'Hearn, Ramon Laureano. So they're 3 through 6. Everyone again. Oh, good spot today, maybe. So Gunner, Laureano, Westberg. Wait, Westberg as well? No, Westberg fell short. So Gunner, Laureano, Kauser look good today. Laureano, O'Hearn. So I think Ramon Laureano is all 3 pitches. Gunner and O'Hearn are 2 out of 3, so they make the list. Nice little spots. So we're going to go through here on this team. This team in general does not bat very well against left-handed hitting or left-handed pitching. The last 30 days, it's really only gotten worse towards the bottom of the lineup. They don't get on base much. They don't walk a lot against them, which, again, Trevor Rogers typically gets into trouble when he does walk a lot of people. I think he's in a good spot today. I think that bullpen also, if you guys look at the bullpen, they could use a little bit of outing from him. Where are they? Orioles. They don't have a lot of guys in the bullpen. 2 out of the 3 are relatively taxed. I'm not saying they can't pitch today. But I think with another game going tomorrow, they'd love to be able to use a couple innings out of him today. So I like the Trevor Rogers look. I think he's been really, really good against left-handed pitching. And I think it's a relatively good spot. Speaking of, is anyone make the list? 2 through 4. Augustin Ramirez is the only one that remains. No one. Ooh, I just throw a sinker every time, buddy. Holy shit. Inability to hit a fucking sinker. Augustin Ramirez is the only one here. That's such a tough matchup. Can I just win one? Because Gosman versus Lopez, you would assume to gotta go under, but that ballpark is, I can't take it under in that ballpark. Devers, Helio, Adames. Adames is heated up recently. Helio, Chapman. Okay, so Helio comes back. Helio Ramos comes back again against Shohei. He's not a left-handed pitcher, but that's okay. So Helio, Adames, Chapman. Otani, Betts, Freeman. Freddie's been so cold of late, man. So cold of late. Shohei again, Teoscar Hernandez. Just Shohei, Otani. Good pitching matchup here. Shane Baz has been a lot better in the last 30 days. He's got his Ks have gone through the roof as well in his last 5 starts. Okay, 1, 2, and 5. No one against the cutter. 1, 2. So just Duran and Rafaela. Rafael is one of the hotter hitters in baseball right now. Awesome walk-off moment yesterday as well, but he's been really, really hot. I love this new Red Sox team. They're fun. Rays definitely aren't as good against left-handed pitching as they're against right-handed pitching. Curtis Mead, I mean, it's a very, very small sample size, but he does technically make that. And then Junior, but I don't think Junior's good against four-seam. I think this might be no one on the Tampa Bay side, which is a good spot for Garrett Crochet. Bobby, Pasquantino, and Vinny. Vinny has been on fire recently. Vinny absolutely makes the list here against Frankie Montas, who's, after his first start, been relatively good for the Mets. Vinny Pasquantino and Bobby Witt makes the list unhighlighted. The Mets side, it's got to be Juan Soto right now, right? He's been on fire. Nope, doesn't like the sinker. It's 1, 2, 4. Changeup, Pete Alonso and Ninmo. And fastball, it's Pete Alonso again, dude. He crushed me yesterday. He had a really bad game yesterday. I guess the bright side of that is with baseball, like, players have bad games. You can't really let it affect you overly too much. Was Soto on the changeup? No, he wasn't. He misses out. Another team that really fucked me. We got the Cincinnati Reds. Ellie, Lux, Austin Hayes was awful yesterday against for me. Friedel McLean. Oh, Friedel makes it. Maybe Friedel? No. TJ Friedel makes the list, but we got no highlights today. Gavin Lux also makes the list. Freeman, Goodman, Toglia, just Goodman, just Hunter Goodman. Actually, Freeman would make it as well. No one makes it highlighted, unfortunately. The highlights are the real ones that I'm looking for, unfortunately. But Jordan Beck. Knuckle curve's tough. Who the fuck are you? Shinosuke Aga Agasawara. I'd never heard of this dude in my life. Unfortunately, left-handed knuckle curves are going to be tough to see. There's not going to be a lot of data there. Jackson Churio is usually the best hitter against lefties. Churio, Yelich look good. Churio, Yelich. They both make the list. Unfortunately, they're both going to miss out on highlights just because he throws a pitch that no one really sees. What if I do versus all? Contreras loves them, but the other two don't. That's a tough spot. That's also just a really annoying spot for a pitch that you don't see a lot. Abrams, Wood, Josh Bell. Josh Bell's heated back up of late. Abrams, Wood, Luis Garcia. Abrams, Wood. I think both of them, CJ Abrams and James Wood. Luis Garcia with a close second. Can I just win one? I'm going back to, I'm really curious to see Ernie Clement's line when I get to that game. I'm very curious to see it because, again, he's been really good against lefties, but with him in the lineup, he's been dropping further and further down. He was batting like 8th yesterday, which I personally hate for hits, runs, and RBIs bets. Sweeper. Did anyone make this list? Mike Talkman, but barely. Jesus Christ. Yankees are down 1-0 in the first, so if you had Nerfy, unfortunately. Oh, Cody Bellinger's up right now, though. Let's watch him. Let's watch Cody Bellinger work. Could use him getting on base. So I don't have the chat up. Right now I have the game up over the chat. So I'll be reacting as I go through this real quick. We got four-seam, just Jose Ramirez. Curveball, everyone 1 through 4. Slider, unfortunately no one. So I think it's just Jose Ramirez making the list today for Cleveland. Tough pitching matchup here. DeGrom versus Framber. I'm not going to bet on anyone, to be honest. We really could just skip this. There's not going to be a single person I'd want to bet on in this game. And I don't think anyone made the list anyway against DeGrom. Cam Smith's the only one that's bad. Okay. Sinker, we got just Marcus Semien and Wyatt Langford. Curveball. Ooh, belly. That's a bad one to miss right down the middle. Haggerty and Marcus Semien. So once again, Semien's there. Change up. No one. So, I mean, Marcus Semien technically makes it, but he's not a highlight. He's not like a strong spot there regardless. We'll go over here against another team that's Zach Wheeler's not another pitcher. I'm not going to bet against him. Machado, Tatis, sweeper. Technically Fernando Tatis is highlighted, but again, no real interest in me to go against Zach Wheeler right here if I don't have to. Schwarbs, we got 1-3. Sweeper, Schwarbs. Kyle Schwarber's the only one that makes this list. Almost on 2 more games, then we can kind of look through lines and see if any line stands out for us here. Holy shit, you guys love fastballs. Don't love knuckle curves. Again, just haven't seen much of it. When you have Zach Neto last year was good against them, so was Logan O'Hoppe. Change-ups, Trout, Neto. So I think it's Mike Trout, Zach Neto on both of them. And Zach Gallen just hasn't been the same level of pitcher as he's been in the last 2-3 years. He's been pretty rough this year. Kikuchi, we got Perdomo, Cattell, Perdomo, everyone against fastballs, curveballs, Cattell. I think Cattell stands right back out against left-handed pitching. That's relatively normal. And I believe, if I remember correctly, is Perdomo all 3 pitches as well? Yeah. Perdomo and Cattell, both of them. And the last game. Butler, Wilson. Did Wilson play yesterday? I know he got hit in the hand like 2 games ago. I can't remember if he played yesterday. Regardless. Wait, how am I behind? I'm like 1 behind on every single LA. San Diego. This one shouldn't be here. That's why. Delete. Okay. San Diego, Pittsburgh, LA, Arizona. Okay. Athletics. Jacob Wilson right here. I know Can I Win Just One mentioned him earlier. He's a really, really nice spot today. Also, Nick Kurtz. Yeah, absolutely. Nick Kurtz. They love the matchup here against Kevin Gossman. Holy shit. I think Butler's 3 out of 3 as well, isn't he? No, he falls out with the splitter. What about Bangaliers? He doesn't like the fastball. Likes the slider? No. Then Rooker, just making sure he doesn't like the fastball. He does like the splitter. No, he doesn't like the splitter either. Okay, so just Nick Kurtz and Jacob Wilson. On that side, on the Toronto side, first pitch slider. So they think Ernie's going to lead off today because it's a lefty. Interesting. Ernie leading off would be a lot of fun. I 100% would be there. Great against the slider. Great against the four seam. It's a full green out, yellow out for Ernie Clement. Again, against left-handed pitching, it doesn't get much better for Toronto. He's kind of led the way. I really do hope he's batting first. He's one of the most intriguing ones for me. Excuse me, one. Still got a bit of a cold that I can't shake right now, so still get a little bit. 2.5 earned runs line, or hits, runs, and RBIs line for Ernie. Can you get 1.5 anywhere? 2.5 plus 10, plus 110. I'd love to be able to get 1.5 somewhere. He's got a home run against Jacob Lopez. There's only time against him. He's batting .385 against left-handed pitching this year. I'm gonna have to find a way to play Ernie in some capacity. I really do like Ernie Clement something today. I just don't know which thing it is for him. I think he's a great spot. Other guys to take a look at today. Let's go through some lines. Yahel Pozo scored really nicely today. Acuna scored great today. Tough line. I think Eric Fetty's pretty shit, so I think it's a good line, but tough line. I hate 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs lines. Where's Yohel Pozo? Really good against lefties. Bummer's a righty, isn't he? I actually don't know. Bummer's a bullpen guy. No, he's a lefty, but he's an opener, right? Yeah, he's an opener. Who's actually going in? Sideline. 2.1 innings. We don't officially know who's going behind. So I'm going to eliminate the highlight from Pozo because it's an opener. Let me highlight that it's an opener as well. That kind of is annoying for data. I don't want anyone to be confused that he's got a really good pitching matchup and he's going to see the guy once. Speaking of that, what's Acuna RBI today? Riley's minus 106. Oh, see, Acuna's at plus 130. You're getting really good value on Acuna RBI because they probably think he's leading off again. This lineup is confirmed, right? He's not leading off. He's batting third. I think I might run a solo RBI ladder of Ronald Acuna today. Right, plus 170, plus 142, plus 142. Acuna's at plus 158. Compared to the books, first off, you're getting good value. I mean, he's plus 130 everywhere else. But he's batting third. 3-hole usually gets the most RBI opportunities. It's a great price for RBIs for Ronald Acuna here. And I don't think the books are like recognizing that he's not in his normal 1-hole spot. He's over in the 3-hole today. I think Acuna's got to be a play in some capacity here. I might solo him. I really like the spot. He's just really good. Batting .359 against right-handed pitching. All of his home runs come against right-handed pitching. Eric Fetty's given up a ton of hard contact, ton of hard hits. He's seen him a lot. 4 hits and 11 plate appearances, has a home run in that time. Yeah, the more I look at it, the more I convince myself this is a good line. All right, I think we'll lock that one in. Jacob Wilson, Nick Kurtz. Let me just double-check them. I mean, they've been on fire, especially Nick Kurtz at home. Minus 105, dude. He's on fire at home. This entire offense. Nick Kurtz, 67% hit rate at home. Lawrence Butler, 66% hit rate at home. Rooker, 59. They all just hit better at home because it's such a friendly ballpark. Jacob Wilson might not play today. He still has that injury, right? I don't think he'll play today. Lineup yesterday, Rooker was batting second, then Kurtz third, Bangaliers fourth. Ryan Jeffers, do we have time to check him? Because he scored well. Minus 110. He's kind of middle of the pack against both sides. He's nothing special. Nothing special. He hasn't. He's been okay. I don't love him. All right, so favorites of the day. Ernie Clement, if we could buy him down somewhere. I like the Trevor Rogers outs a lot. Ronald Acuna RBI, I like a ton today. I think I'm going to run that one. I'm going to ladder it up. We'll take the 1 on Profit X because it's the best of the bunch. And then we're going to ladder that up somewhere. I think that's a really, really nice spot for Ronald Acuna, and a spot where I don't think the books are recognizing that he isn't batting leadoff today. So we'll run that. And yeah, we're going to hop off today here, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I will be back very shortly. Actually, I should be back live tomorrow. I know I always stream back because I've missed a couple days because of my sickness. So I'll be back live very shortly. I believe I'll be live tomorrow early in the morning. I want to say like 10, 11 a.m. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I'm going to get some more stuff posted so we all have a couple more plays, and I will catch you guys very soon. Peace, guys. Thank you.